shut in down tires, removing them from the park. So
Correct.
I haven't kept up with that.
We're also concerned with how the environment of our occupation has become less hospitable and less hospitable.
So basically, from the change yesterday, that I think I had the pleasure of introducing you to, yesterday afternoon. Okay. So you feel like maybe you're not getting the fair treatment that you feel
Absolutely.
like you should?
We feel like this is selective enforcement.
Okay. And why do you feel like this is selective
Well,
enforcement?
first off, when we started the occupation in October 28th,
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. On October 28th, we started the occupation down in City Park. We had two liaisons with our group with Tulsa Police Department, Captain Perkins and Officer Booth. When we arrived, we were told that we were okay as long as we didn't grow too much, as long as we kept things sanitary, as long as we complied. 4 days later, the decision came down from the mayor's office as well as the deputy chief of the Tulsa Police Department. That was the pepper spray incident as well as the first eviction. From that time, each passing week, there has been a further restriction enforced that wasn't enforced previously, which creates a pattern of
You feel like the rules are
policy
changing on you?
No, I don't
on a
feel like the
regular
rules
basis?
are changing. I feel like the policy enforcement of those rules have changed.
Right. Okay.
Which is developed a
statement.
pattern of discriminatory policy enforcement, selective enforcement. Thank you. In addition to the fact that, yes, those actions and interactions between our group and the city, I personally feel as if has been more than selective enforcement. It's been targeted towards. In addition to the fact that there are multiple issues involved with the way in which the city is run that fall directly under the purview of why we're protesting in the first place.
Okay.
Number one.
I can't really get into that,
Sure.
but I can get into a little bit about the way things have evolved over the course of time. And it is because it's a dynamic situation. We've never dealt with this sort of situation before. And we've certainly not dealt with you in particular before. So we're still trying to figure out how to properly respond to this. Yes, sir?
The founding fathers in the Constitution gave you a very good game plan.
Okay. I have no.
Let him is to be encouraged.
Yeah,
by
I
our
have no
society.
disagreement with that.
Just let him
I just thought
Obviously, I'm a strong supporter of the U.S. Constitution, or I wouldn't be wearing this uniform, and I wouldn't be down here today. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
You're welcome. I am required to follow orders, and not just orders, but laws, directives, rules, my own ethics and morals, my own values. All those things come into play. So what I'm really trying to do here is find a way to equitably agree on the way this is going to be handled today. I don't want this to be uncomfortable for you. I don't want it to be uncomfortable for me. And I really don't want to have to talk to this person right now, but I'm going to have to. Okay? This is my command. Excuse me.
We'll be right here.
Maybe we can just suggest if they
there's some
grant us
people
the
behind you.
permit.
Could you hand them flyers?
I would say, what time do we get here? About 8? 15? 8:15.
How's it going, guys?
Good morning. Sergeant Gory. Sergeant
There you go, sir.
Now that I know.
I have no weapons. I have keys. And I got your
Would you hand that to Tyler? No, the.
What exactly are you guys doing out here?
We're protesting the discriminatory enforcement of policies against our group and the other occupations across the country. Policy enforcement has been selective towards our group, and it seems to be ramping up based on a new pattern of discrimination. We offered to pay for permits, and we've been denied those permits. We offered to pay for insurance. We've been denied the ability to pay for insurance. No insurance carrier will pick us up so that we can continue to protest in the park. Oklahoma City was shut down this week, and even though they had a permit and they paid thousands of dollars out to be able to remain in the park, the city decided that they were denied a renewal, and they were evicted.
At the same time, yesterday they were evicted. That Tulsa Police Department showed up out at Solidarity Square, 16 Main, and it decided to start enforcing another policy that they hadn't been enforcing until that point, which is no erecting structures anywhere on city property, as far as the parks or the sidewalks are concerned. That being said, that's not the only reason we're here. We're here in solidarity with all of the other Occupy movements across the country that have faced eviction: OWS, Oakland, Portland, Houston, Nashville, so on and so forth, as it continues to go.
What time did you guys come out here?
8:15.
What did the police say to you just now?
We just had a really friendly conversation. He's kind of trying to ask some questions, figure out why we're here, and see what we can do to resolve this.
Any idea how much longer you're going to be down here?
I'm on hunger strike as long as it takes.
Good job, guys.
You know why? I am so cordial and easy to get along with you all because you are so respectful, cordial, and proper in your behavior yourselves. That makes my job very easy.
My name's Eli Silver. Do you feel any sense of solidarity with the protesters, sir?
Pardon me?
Do you feel any sense of solidarity with the protesters?
I can't really address that.
Eli,
In my position, I'm not allowed to have a political position.
Same here.
So,
I understand.
What is it you're saying to them while we're out here?
just talking to them, trying to find out where we are. I'm sorry, but I'd really rather talk to them. You can kind of film whatever I say while I'm talking to them. But at this point, it's really them I want to deal with, if you don't mind. Okay? All right. So my understanding is there is definitely some feelings of inequity on the way that the city of Tulsa and through the city of Tulsa, the Tulsa Police Department have treated you all.